Lack of patience, lack of marketing is the answer. Lack of visibility to your target audience is the answer. As number of patients is less, wastage of dental material. Your order levels are wrong. Your estimation levels of material consumption are wrong. Make a proper adjustment for it. As it is a long time since my clinic started, the clinic situation have not improved, so lacking in motivation. If you keep on doing the same things, you will never get different results. If you ask this query in pain point session number season 22 as well, even before that also. But if you are relying only on your word of mouth, you are actually committing a mistake. Word of mouth is one of the wonderful tools, no doubt about it, but it is not a marketing strategy. It is a bonus. Some days Diwali, some days Diwala. You will have no control over what is the word of mouth is going to do for you. If word of mouth is not going to give you consistent patients, why do we even call word of mouth a strategy? Treat it like a Diwali bonus. As income is less, can't procure all the things required for proper documentation. Proper documentation does not require anything. It does not require a DSLR. Even a DSLR is just 1 lakh rupees. You are close to that. You can use your mobile phone also for documentation. If you can say, people are doing mobile dental photography courses for it to teach how to take photos from your phone. My assistant takes wonderful photos, zoomed in photos from his ordinary mobile. It is all about learning the art. Doing same things, expecting different results is being cruel to yourself. If you are not willing to change, then you can't blame anyone. If your OPD is not increasing, then the fault lies with you. Maybe your skill set is not that much optimum. Maybe your selling skills are not that much optimum. Maybe your conversation skills are not that much optimum. Maybe your patients don't have a trust factor on you. Maybe your patients don't get convinced that this doctor can handle my situation. Whatever it is, look into the mirror and look into the mirror. I'm showing it to everyone. Make that as a learning goal. Whatever you don't know, make that as a learning goal. You can't learn everything altogether. Pick up 1 or 2 things, make that as a learning goal, execute it. Just learning things, listening to webinars, depends. I've told you to make notes. I'm not sure how many of you actually will make it. And those of you who are not making the notes, trust me, what is getting today in your brain? Nothing else but KC, knowledge cholesterol, nothing else. Knowledge cholesterol is nothing but accumulation of more and more knowledge without any execution. It is all about thinking what is important to you at that point of time. Prioritization has been always wrong with the mankind. We have always picked out wrong choices. We are always, you can say, have failed to distinguish between cow dung and cake. We put some cream on cow dung and call it cake. That is how our thought processes go these days. And internet is full of these kind of scams. We have failed to distinguish who is the real knowledge giver, who is the real knowledge provider, and who is the scammer. Again, I'm not distinguishing, I'm not matching it to this situation. I'm just trying to make you understand that sometimes we learn it from a fraud person or whatever skill, non-dentistry skill I'm talking, and then we say it does not work, or maybe I did not learn. And then some people have an attitude problem in the sense that, oh my God, this course is so costly. How costly? 10, 15, 20,000. Even if you learn 2 things from that course and that helps you get 2 patients, which are worth 10,000, your cost is covered. Your cost is covered. We don't go into the long-term picture, and we are stuck with that mindset. Oh my God, this course is so costly. We spend lakhs and crores on meaningless education, which did not prepare us for the real world. But we don't want to invest on our education, which can actually help us to face as the world, which is practical. Take, for example, the documentation, the management, and the finance. All of us are big zero in that when we pass out from college. Maybe with time we learn those skills, but that is where it makes a difference. If we don't want to learn those skills, we don't want to implement those skills. Even after learning, we don't want to implement those skills. Then we don't have the right to blame anyone for that matter.